The Novogradac Journal of Tax Credits is pleased to present the inaugural Renewable Energy Power Awards. The awards were created to recognize and celebrate innovative renewable energy tax credit developments that have had a positive impact on job creation and communities' energy footprints. The Novogradac Journal of Tax Credits is a monthly magazine that provides readers with the latest news, analysis, and commentary on renewable energy tax credits, as well as the low-income housing tax credit, new markets tax credit, historic tax credit, and more. Novogradac and Company would like to thank our panel of judges who are esteemed members of the renewable energy tax credit community. The judges dedicated their time and effort to carefully consider every nomination for each award category. There's no doubt that the outstanding and innovative work of all the development teams left the judges with some very difficult choices to make. The Renewable Energy Power Awards feature 3 award categories: the Financial Innovation Award, the Overcoming Obstacles Award, and the Small Community Project Award. To be eligible for consideration, projects will have involved the use of federal renewable energy investment tax credits, federal renewable energy production tax credits, and/or Section 1603 cash grant funds. Up first are the renewable energy projects that best demonstrated financial innovation. Not surprisingly, the greatest number of nominations was made for the Financial Innovation Awards category. Honorable mention for the 2014 Financial Innovation Award goes to Revolution Energy, LLC, for developing Harbor Wind, LLC, a 9-megawatt, 6-turbine wind power generation facility located in Corpus Christi, Texas. A number of factors prevented Revolution Energy from obtaining traditional financing, so they collaborated with Amcref Community Capital, United Fund Advisors, and Kutak Rock for 3 years to create an innovative financing structure that combined $11 million of Amcref's New Markets tax credit with a Section 1603 cash grant. This financing structure enabled the project to close its funding gap in 2011. Susan Seagreen, director of Amcref Community Capital, the lender for the project, says Harbor Wind LLC annually offsets 16,000 tons of carbon dioxide and saves more than 22.5 million gallons of water annually. The second honorable mention for the 2014 Financial Innovation Award is presented to SunPower Corporation for developing the Naval Air Weapons Station China Lake project in California. The Department of Defense is pursuing aggressive renewable energy goals, but historically, these large solar projects have been challenging to finance because federal acquisition regulations previously prevented 20-year contracts between the government and private entities. However, SunPower collaborated with the U.S. Navy and MetLife to develop a 20-year federal power purchase agreement below retail rates. The use of United States Code 2922A for solar power allowed the Navy to enter into facilities contract for as long as 30 years. David McElhenney, Senior Director at SunPower Corporation, says the project is the first to accomplish a 20-year federal power purchase agreement and will serve as a template for future large-scale solar projects between federal agencies and private entities. The third honorable mention for the 2014 Financial Innovation Award goes to SunEdison for the SunEdison California Department of General Services Transactions Development. The project consists of 5 solar PV power generating facilities on 5 state prisons and hospitals located throughout California. With the help from financing partners Nationwide Life Insurance Company and National Bank of Arizona, SunEdison was able to use a leveraged lease pass-through structure to facilitate distributed solar generation. The facilities are financed through a 20-year term solar power purchase agreement, which requires no upfront capital from California state taxpayers and helps reduce electricity costs for the state facilities. The winner of the 2014 Financial Innovation Award is Cate Street Capital Incorporated for developing Burgess BioPower LLC in Berlin, New Hampshire. Burgess BioPower, a $300 million project, is a state-of-the-art 75-megawatt biomass power plant that redeveloped a shuttered pulp mill. Cate Street Capital demonstrated financial innovation by successfully navigating a complex financing structure and combining multiple funding sources. The Burgess BioPower project received $150 million in senior fixed-rate notes and $50 million in floating-rate notes. The project also received $55 million in a monetized Section 1603 cash grant bridge loan and $17.5 million from a New Markets Tax Credit allocation and additional funds provided by developer equity. Cate Street Capital was also able to offset some risk by creating 2 key long-term agreements for Burgess BioPower. Additionally, Cate Street Capital negotiated a 20-year power purchase agreement with Public Service of New Hampshire, the state's largest utility. Cate Street Capital also negotiated a long-term biomass supply contract, which enables the project to secure 750,000 tons of biomass annually. Alex Ritchie, Managing Director of Cate Street Capital, says Burgess BioPower will have a positive impact of the Berlin community by creating hundreds of direct and indirect jobs. The project will also create long-term social and community benefits through a community benefits agreement established as part of the financial transaction. Congratulations to Cate Street Capital for using an innovative financing structure to provide long-term benefits to the community of Berlin, New Hampshire. Novogradac and Company would like to thank all of the development teams for their outstanding and innovative work in the renewable energy field. We would also like to thank the judges again for their time and effort in considering the nominations. Congratulations to the winners of the inaugural Renewable Energy Power Awards. Thank you for joining us.